Greetings, TheWarOwl greets you, and welcome to another Matchmaking Academy, the show where you are the star for all the wrong reasons, but don't worry, we're going to figure out what those reasons are and help you improve. At Counter-Strike, Global Effect, goodness, Cash here, cashing out on the SG and failing to shoot his opponent. He's a Golden over 1 player, Dutz here, and he has some questions here on Inferno, very specific questions. First question was how to push mid. Second question was what to buy, and he gave a few rounds. We'll be looking at that. Hopefully we can use it as a learning experience. So, when asked what his favorite fish was, he said he was allergic. Poor unfortunate fellow. Fish is amazing. All right. Now keep in mind not to berate these players with any nasty comments. We are showing what they did wrong, not what they did right. I know you like to pat yourselves on the back and feel better about yourself with your bullying. Oh my gosh! Oh no, this round is terrible if you've been watching the minimap for every single party involved. And hopefully we can go back, we can check it out, we can use it as a learning experience so that this will this noobiness will never happen again. Round start, we see both teams are gonna be buying up, except for this guy. Let's see if he just takes his time here. And we're going to pay attention. Like, this is like a how to play Inferno, very basically. You generally put 2 players B, 3 players A, and actually, right off the bat here, let's check this out. We've got smokes going down at middle from the terrorists. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that smoke is. If you want to take that mid control, you can easily watch it from this position and then move some players up alternate middle. Notice we don't have players moving up alternate middle. They're in this apartment building. Who knows why? I guess you could watch here in case they try to push through there. So yes, okay, Terrace now taking alternate middle. Catch, biding his time. And we see a standard setup here from CTs, except they have 2 players at Archway, which is a little bit strange. Not sure why they have that. Both the players at Archway just rotated back, now just leaving 1 in Arch. Now they're in a very standard position, 2 players moving up on the right side. And this is where the first mistake happens, I believe. We have a player called Hitchmob Once Cases who randomly, in full vision of the enemy, completely charges them down middle. That's stupid. You don't do that. Well, he gets a kill for his troubles, but again, trading as a CT is not a good idea. Now we walk into the position where, oh, there's going to be 2 guys A and then 2 guys over at B, but check this out. CTs have rotated 3 players over to B for no reason. There was 1 decoy thrown down there and a flash. And they were tricked by that. This is embarrassing, guys. This is absolutely embarrassing. What an over-rotate. We see the player now rotating back. So Terrace have lost their moment of opportunity there. So right now, conventional wisdom would tell you, okay, T's going to try to take bomb site A. They got the pick. They're going for it. They've made noise. They've taken mid-control. They need to move in there now. They're taking their time. They got bomb going through apartments. Why would you ever go Archway side? Why would you do that, Cash? Cash, what are you doing, man? No, don't do it. Oh, no, and he dies, and he also has a teammate here. That is going to be door stuck at the Archway side. Players could have easily just waltzed into the site. CT's had nobody there. Now's the time to plant that bomb. Nobody checks pit. Kind of important. And gets killed before he can plant the bomb. CT's already rotating into position. And now we have the retake of... Dang, why did they take so long? And now it is just door stuck left, door stuck, still at middle for some reason. So it was all positioning, it was all very strange. Let's just look at it on the overview here. Okay, so Inferno, basic. You don't even have to follow this. There's many different configurations. You have 2 players playing B, right? 2 players watching this. They got this in check here, all right? You got 1 player watching Arch, can also be watching here, anything like that. We have a player watching Boiler. Could be there, could be there. These players could rotate back into the site. We have 1 guy watching Apartments. Could be watching there. Could be watching from up here. Could be watching from here in the pit. Plenty of different spots for CTs to stand. They weren't standing in any of those. Now, the Archway player is the guy who's going to be rotating back and forth in case stuff is happening. You always make sure you have enough people at B to deal with the push if it happens. If you think the push is happening A, you can rotate a player back as well as rotate a player down banana, which is risky, but you got to decide when to do that. CT's bizarre configuration by them in that game. So that's a very basic CT side setup. Then you just sort of rotate based on what happens. T's, if they get a pick at middle, now they can say, okay, they may rotate a guy from B back over here, so let's just go take B. We'll throw some false tells, try to fake him out or something, or we got the pick, let's quickly just move in and take A. And there's a time limit on that because CTs, of course, could rotate that guy back over here from B, so you got to push in really quickly and take that site. That's what didn't happen. So the very specific question is, how do we take middle? And it's kind of very basic, so I'm gonna hop in game and just show you very simply, and it didn't really come into play in this specific scenario, but I'll show you in-game how to take middle T-side Inferno. I'm a terrorist and I want to take middle. Okay, so on A-side Inferno, what you really need is a friend. You need teammates to help you take it. You can maybe try to take apartments control. There's sort of like 2 areas in the map that are positional takes. One is banana. Once you take this banana control, you can set up for a take inside of bomb site B. The other one is over here at apartments. So you'd pretty much take it as a team. Like you have a guy flash in, one jumps up here, and then you're looking at this area here where there could be a player. You also want one player coming in through this side as well, checking these corners. And as soon as you're ready to pop in, he could flash as well and hop up here and help you. And if he sees someone in here, you can peek it and take dark room, and then you have that position. So again, you need 2 players at least to pull that off and take that position. Same thing goes for middle. I mean, at B, it's pretty much just one long hallway. One player can play this just fine. You generally want to have 2, though, in case you have to trade. So if one player goes down, the other one can kill the guy who killed him. So coming up middle here, as you can see, this is like the point of no return. There could be guys there could be guys there on either side. It's just a perfect T. And when you have a T hallway like this, you need to have a player watching either side. So you have one player on this side, one player on this side, and then just walk it up together like this. It's always possible and a good idea if you want to take the right side to just throw that's not where it should be. Actually, that's good enough. That's really a really good smoke. Okay, so you can always just smoke that off and then push here on the right side, and you don't have to worry about that guy. He is going to be trying to spray through the smoke like this, so you can always deal with him by just throwing a flash into the smoke, because he'll be looking right at the smoke, and he won't be able to see the flash until it goes off. So as soon as the flash goes off, that's when you guys can push, and he's sort of nullified to an extent. The other thing you can do is, of course, smoke the right side, but why would you do that? Why would you want to go to the left side? It doesn't make sense. This goes right into the bomb site. The bomb plant position, standard position, is right here. I don't even understand why people do that. I mean, you do block off this side of the map, but again, check it out. Just one smoke here prevents these players from really doing anything. What can a player over here even do? You have the site. You got the bomb planted. You just have to play defense. So again, very standard. You just have 2 players creeping up the side here, watching the corners like this. You're watching each other's back. So when one of these guys peeks the corner like this and is ready to push out like that, the other guy is watching his back right here. And you both move out together. You can even have a 3rd player to throw the flash and help you out, like throw a flash over there. And that's pretty much just the gist of taking middle. You gotta do it together. You can't just run up here and be like, yarg, I kill him. I kill them all. All right, now our man Cash here had some questions about what to buy, and he listed his specific rounds here, so instead I'm just gonna go through like the CT side for them here, and what sort of buying decisions I might want to think about. So let's just go through it really quickly here, just sort of a basic overview. First round, you want to make sure you have a guy on your team with a kit. There is nobody on their team with a kit. Just like say one guy, like I have the kit, or say so-and-so, buy a kit. Instead, we have 2 players buying armor, 3 players buying, I don't even know, let's check this out. 2 players buying nothing at all and just sitting on that 800. That is so bad. Pistol round is so important. You need to put all your money in it to make something happen. T's have the right idea. They purchased full armor. It's generally a good idea to have some players with nades and flashes to make something happen, but at this level at competition, I don't even know if these guys are going to be using nades and flashes. So, one guy just buys a deagle. Why the heck not? It does damage, right? Well, guess what? The starting pistol is a 1-hit headshot, sir. Probably a better idea to hang on to that for the first round. 1-hit headshot against non-armored. Of course, it's at certain ranges. What happened to my camera? This is insane. Look at this. I have no idea how that happened. We're spinning around in circles. It's incredibly amazing. I've never seen anything like this. Okay. moving on. First round is a win for the terrorists. Okay, so second round, you pretty much have, and let's see, before they buy, like, let's think about this a second. What are they gonna do? You generally have two options. No, don't buy anything, or I mean, well, rather just buy the P250s, and save up for a fourth round buy, or do a armor pistol, and you'll still be able to do the fourth round buy, but the armor pistol gives you a chance at winning this round against whatever the terrorists do, especially if they decide to go into a submachine gun style strategy or something like that, or something that they would use against non-armored. Of course, after the submachine gun buff, that may change a little bit. So that's sort of the two options here, but you always got to remember, buy as a team. You have to coordinate that. You have to say to your teammates, okay, this is a buy round, or this is a save round. Let's see what happens. Catch. Our man, our hero, purchases armor helmet and a Nova. So he bought, and check it out, nobody else did. That is a huge, huge mistake, and it's just a teamwork mistake. And you have to, if your team is saving, and if they're adamant about it, you gotta save with them. You can't just be like, nah, guys, I got this. I'm buying. I'm going 1v5 YOLO swag. And check it out on the T side. They actually bought all AK-47s. Some of them didn't upgrade the helmet. So a save actually could have been a good idea to just full save. So Catch may have made a huge mistake. I've made a huge mistake. Okay, moving forward a little bit here. Our man Catch, who for some reason we were in third person, does not get the kill. Well, there's your first mistake, buddy. Well, actually, that was your second mistake. The first was the buy. Fast forwarding a little bit here, and we notice that now terrorists have taken out two players who have AK-47s, and it looks like they're about to get position on those AK-47s. We have the player inside of library here with Na right around the corner. Awesome. Okay, Hank and this guy both have AK-47s. It's a 2 versus 2. The bomb is not yet planted. This is a possible win. This is also a scenario where they could save these weapons and then buy next round. But it's a good situation to be in, especially on an eco. So this worked out perfectly for his team. But they both die. So it wasn't good. It was bad. Let's move on a little bit. Okay, next round. After you lose a third round, or I'm sorry, that was second round save. This is when you should save for the next round. Just buy those P250s. Check out their money. 3,400 for most of them. That seems to be the average. That is enough to, is not enough to get armor M4, and then of course nades and stuff that you would like that, and kits and everything. You can't do a full buy on this round, so it's best to just save. And we jumped forward ridiculously fast there, but check out what happened. Catch saves. The one guy saves, Mop saves, and then two players buy up armor and submachine gun. One with a Bison. This is incredibly stupid. Absolutely incredibly stupid. This weapon's not going to do very much damage at all. This is very expensive, and the rest of his team did not buy. So what's going to happen here is something we call out of sync, or something I call out of sync. He's out of sync with the rest of his team. So next round is a standard buy round where the teammates are going to buy up. He's not going to be able to because of this decision. Either will this player. So no matter what happens on this round, I guess if they win somehow, let's fast forward a little bit. And again, with just two players with crappy guns, you don't have a good chance of winning the round. I mean, magic happens on these lower ranked games, but you should just play the game properly. So it looks like magic is going to happen here. No, Noxie versus this guy. Man, we got a 1 versus 1 here. Going to be Noxie with the, I believe that is the Australian flag, taking on Mop. Oh, he's going to be going down to 46 health, running away now with just a minute left on the clock. And the fake caster calls it. Noxie does win. Okay, so now you're out of sync, buddy. Let's see what happens. Let's see the results of being out of sync with the rest of your team, Dorstunk and Hank. Oh, he just buys up the P90 armor again. Yeah. So we have, I don't know where to go with this. You may have lied about your rank, because this is silver level stuff going on here. Not even kidding. What is this? So, Doorstop, ooh, that's yellow. I don't like yellow. Let's get back to red, man. So many colors. There's a lot of colors. Doorstock, full saves. He's out of sync. This guy, armor, no helmet. No problem. I don't care about the no helmet. That's nothing. Oh gosh, this guy doesn't even buy. This is just very strange. This guy buys up auto sniper, no armor. Like, this is absolutely insane, especially at this point in the game, to buy something so expensive at the expense of armor. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't want to do it anymore. Big thanks to Catch for sending this in and for his commitment to improving at the game. It's pretty awesome. You're awesome. We learn what not to do. That's no fun. Let's get in Owl Vision. I'm the WarOwl, and I still have no closer.